Like, let's face it, a Caliber SRT is not a sports car. It's never going to be a Porsche. So what can I do to try to harness its look and obviously still get aggressive but look cool? Is sort of where I want to go. Now, I don't even know, obviously some physics have to come into play here. This design might not even really be possible. First time I drove, you know, I'd be ripping fenders up with tires. I also don't know if I want to be rounded. If you're a Caliber owner or you have looking at the car, you know, what do you think? Do you think it would be better? There's a lot of people that don't like that straight out shelf look, so to speak, especially on the rear fender of a wide body. I think what I see here off of this picture, the same thing you just saw and in the thumbnail, is more of a direction to go. Like, I want the car, I don't want the car to look like it's doing 100 miles an hour when it's sitting still, because that's just not what it is. But I do want it to just look aggressive, like it's literally flexing when it's parked and especially when it's moving. So how do we actually take this drawing and turn it into something real? There's a lot of things that I have to take into consideration with this. What it's going to do to my suspension, the ride quality, the width of the wheel and tire, clearance for turning, all that stuff. And then what else is going to have to be adjusted or modified to do this? You know, I don't know. Nobody does, because nobody's ever done this. So I'm trying to figure out the answers to that as much as possible. But enough of that. I definitely want to take a second and thank, I've got a lot of new subscribers, and I know a lot of you, this is first time you've clicked on, so thanks for that. Take a minute and subscribe, or don't. 70% of my views are from people that aren't even subscribed. I had, just to give you an example, I had like 500 and something views. 70% of those are from people that aren't subscribed. So, I don't know. Maybe I gotta start lighting stuff on fire or juggling. Well, I don't know what I gotta do to get you to cross over and actually subscribe. But what we're gonna do today is go out and peel off the tape and start seeing if we can build up something to actually start trying to make this in a tangible form. Also, I got some carbon fiber pieces that I'm going to throw on the car, and we'll take it from there, see where it goes. See you in a minute. Okay, this visual is no more. Okay, that's good. It doesn't leave a bunch of residue. Okay, we're actually at another day. I pulled off all of that tape that I had to show you guys the look. I've taped off the rear quarter and then some, probably way more than I'm going to get into, just because I don't want any of this to touch my paint or ruin anything else. I bought this 4x8 sheet of like poly wall. It's kind of like a cheaper version of FRP, but it is going to give me a surface to hold this. So I didn't invent this idea. I've actually seen this from a couple of other people that have made their own body kits. I thought about using the modeling clay like I did when I did my duckbill, but that would end up costing a lot. And the biggest thing here is it's a lot more surface. So I feel like this is going to be a lot faster to build the foam up past what I want. Okay, so this is the total of 1 can. I'm gonna let that cure for 10 or 15 minutes. About 4 cans later, see, it's built up. That it's still going to even come more, but it's so cold that it's just not curing fast enough. But it would have taken me a long time to build up that much clay. Also, to figure out who won the blow-off plate, I only had 3 people. So number 1 was a phone call, number 2 was a text, and 3 was messenger. Whichever one of those happened first, from the time I started, would be picking the winner. And it was number 3 on messenger. I don't remember who that is. We'll have to go inside and check the comments on the video. Okay, so I came inside and checked my comments on the video. Feel free to do this yourself. The winner is Caleb George. I think I know him from a Caliber page. I doubt anybody would have gone to try to get this if they weren't on the Caliber page. So, Caleb, hit me up or comment on the post, private message me, whichever one. I know this video didn't get a lot done on the car, but I want to start putting them out faster if possible. Let's see how the editing goes. And yeah, by the next one, we should have that rear fender completely formed and really start seeing the design we're going to want. So, until then, you guys, keep it custom.